I'm Ashley. I'm a PA student from the U.S. I study in New Jersey. I live in New York. I came down to Peru for 5 weeks, one for travel and one to learn Spanish and work in the hospital. I chose medical electives because I wanted an experience where I had both time in the classroom and time in the hospital. I didn't know much Spanish coming to Peru, and I wanted to have time to sit down in a classroom, just kind of go over everything, go over the basics. I took a little bit of Spanish in school, so go over that and then learn a little bit of medical Spanish and then be able to apply that in the hospital. As far as accommodation goes, they set it up by themselves. They put you in a homestay. It was really convenient. They told you a couple weeks before you came where you were staying, your address, things like that. When I got here, my host family was very welcoming, showed me my room, showed me around the house, told me I could use the fridge, told me I could use the TV whenever I wanted, things like that. They explained the house rules. It was really nice. I was with a few other students in the house. We had our own floor, so it was nice to be able to interact with the host family whenever we wanted, but still also have your own space and be able to just be with the students. As far as the Spanish classes goes, when I started there was 3 of us that were put in the intro class. The Spanish classes were all awesome. The teachers were great. They go as slow or as quickly as you would like to, answer all your questions, really help clarify everything. It's split up into different types of classes, which is really useful. You have your medical classes, you have your grammar classes, you have a conversation class where you just start talking about random things with your classmates and the teachers. It was a really great experience. So the hospitals here are a really great experience. The doctors, the residents, everyone is super friendly, really welcoming, really like to teach you and want you to have a good experience. They always speak Spanish, but sometimes they'll speak a little English if you're totally confused, which is nice. But it's really helpful just to have them speaking Spanish all the time because it gets you using your words and kind of getting more confident in understanding the Spanish. It was also really great. The program's really accommodating with the hospital. So the first time that I was here, I was in a different hospital for 2 days, asked if I could be switched into a different specialty, and they did that right away. So it was really great. They have a ton of different options, and everyone has great things to say about the hospital. Medical campaigns are days where you go out into the community and you provide medical care to people in the community that don't have access to medical care easily. So it's great because you're seeing a total variety of cases, variety of ages of patients. You're practicing Spanish one-on-one. You can be placed in triage where you're getting the initial history, doing vitals, or you can be with a doctor listening one-on-one to the full patient history. Both of them are great experiences. And it's really awesome because you do one in the beginning of the elective and then one towards the end, so you really get to see how much your Spanish has evolved and how much better you're becoming with just understanding, communicating, all of that. So on the weekends it's really great because the teachers here and Kevin, the leader of the program, he really helps you figure out where you want to go for the weekends, and he'll even help you get the bus tickets. Sometimes he'll even go as far as reserving them for you. They make it really easy to travel, get around. If you need a day off of class or a couple hours off of class because of traveling, they allow you to do that. And there's some really great places to see. We went away 2 of the 3 weekends I was here, and every weekend was amazing. As far as my expectations go, the program definitely exceeded my expectations. The Spanish that I learned was a lot better than I thought I would. I've definitely gained a lot of confidence in speaking Spanish as well. I'm understanding much more than I ever thought I would, which is great. And as far as the hospital goes, I couldn't have asked for a better experience. The residents are all great. They let me do a lot. Anything I ask for, they let me do. They've been teaching me a lot, and yeah, so far the whole program has been great.